Welcome to the Joseph Curry Show. I'm Joseph Curry. Today is Monday, January the 10th, 2022. What a way to start in 2022. And look, sad thing is that last day I find out that the news, I just heard the news when people go by, they be in heaven and they pass away. Well, here's what I found out last night. Last night we saw Bob Saget, the former cast member of Full House, was found dead last night in a hotel in Orlando. He was a great caster. He was an out actress. But we're gonna find out and see what's happening first because it just blows everybody's mind. I believe he died in the age of 65. And man, and this is sad, very sad. First, we lost on December 31st. We had lost one of the best icons. We lost Betty White on December 31st. We lost Sandy Poitier on January the 7th. And then last night we lost Bob Saget. Last night. That was on January the 9th. Okay, so you know how it is when people pass away, they pass away, and that's what happened. But here's what I find out, and we'll get more into this in a minute on Nilo Bond and the major foul that really, I mean, it's a sad time last night. Lesson. And now look at this. Now, Bob Saget wrote a tribute to Betty White on Instagram days before his own death. In a tribute, Saget continued what happens in the afterlife. I don't know what happens when we die, Saget wrote. Bob Saget shared his personal thoughts about life after death during a tribute to Barry White days before he passed away last night in age of 65. In a legally Instagram tribute to White, he died on December 31st at the age of 99. Saget saying that he hoped the Golden Girls actor could be reunited with her husband who died in 1981, but he is uncensored about what happens after he passed away. She always said that the love of her life was her husband, Alan London, which she lost in 1981. Sackable. And says, well, if things work out by Betty's design in the afterlife, they're all reunited. I don't know what happens when we die. But if Betty says you get to be with the love of low life, then I haven't defined to Betty on this. And that's how it happened. That's how it happened before he passed. On Sunday evening, Saga, um, who best known, who was best known for his role as the antenna in the ABC sector, Sakon, ABC Sakon, Full House was found dead in a hotel room at the Ritz Carlton in Orlando, Florida, according to the Orange County Sheriff's Office. Deputies respond to a call about an unresponsible man around 4 p.m. local time. Saga was pronounced dead at the scene. Okay, they attached to this report. Those songs of fire play or drug use. Boy, Saga was nicknamed America's Dad for his role as the pastor of the Tanning family in Full House was survived from 1987 to 1985. In addition to acting, the Philadelphia Negro hosted America's finest home videos from 1989 to 1997 and turning as a state-owned company. As Insider's Casting Vanner reported, Saget was in Florida for a string of comedy shows after performing Saturday night in Jacksonville. Saget wrote in the Instagram post that he had felt revealed by stand-up comedy. I had no idea I did a 2 hour set tonight. I'm back in comedy like I was when I was 26. I guess I'm finding my new voice and loving every moment of it. Saget wrote. Bob Saget was 85. Saget is survived by his wife, Kelly Roosevelt, and three daughters from his previous marriage. Wow. What a sad day here. At the beginning of 2022, Bob Saget was one of the most comedy actors. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. This is sad time. I can never imagine this is how it happens for real. No foul play, no drug use. It is what it is. It's something that happened so far. People are gonna be like, no, it can't be. It can't be. Bob Saget, it can't be. How did this happen? How did they all have to die? How did they have to die? Why did he have to die? I mean, the things that know how you people, but they pass away. When they pass away, first is Betty White on December 24th. No, wait a minute. First, it was Betty White on December 31st. Second, it was Cindy Porter on January the 7th. And then last night, January the 9th. This is January the 10th. I don't know how this must feel. I don't know how this gonna come into this when some people who pass away. Bob Saget's one of the all-time greats have passed. Sometimes it happens, and sometimes it just happened that way. And this is how this is it is what it is. And for Ashley Olsen and Kate Aussie, the two twins, the two ladies, they all know how it's happening, and that's just so sad news. That it was real. But it was real, Lord. Basseth's death leaves Mary, Kate, and Ashley Olsen deep in sadness. It says this now. Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen were left deep in sadness. Here's what happened. Here's what it says. Now, Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen were left deep in sadness by the news of their on-screen dad Bob Saget's death. Saget, who played Denny Tanner on the beloved ABC second Full House for 8 seasons, died unexpectedly on Sunday night at the age of 65. Dawson twins, who played Saget's youngest daughter, Michelle, on the show, remembering the condemning in a statement to Fox News Dignity. Bob was the most loving, compassionate, and glorious man. They said, we are deeply saddened that he is no longer with us, but know that he will continue to be all by our side to guide us as gracefully as he always has. We are thinking of his daughters, wife, and family, and are sending our condolences. The actor and comedian who played Danny Tanner in Full House and Full House died after being found in her hotel room in Orlando, Florida on Sunday, according to the Orange County Sheriff's Office. We are devastated to confirm that our beloved Bob passed away today. The Saget family said in a statement to Fox News Daily, he was everything to us, and we want you to know how much he loved his fans, performing live and bringing people from all walks of life together with laughter. That the leads behind his wife Kelly Wilson. The two wins ran in 2018 at the cinema in Santana Monica, California. He also is survived by three adult daughters and their mother, his ex-wife Sherry Kramer. So it is what it is, and our hearts goes out for them. Mary Kate and Ashley Austin. Austin. So devastating. It's very sad. It didn't happen that way. I see by a second when he was a film. I see him on Rising on the Sun. We poked that in. And then that didn't happen. It shocked us all. It's shocking them all. For real. That's what it says, and that's happening, and it's happened that way. But to know it's that is a part of life. It happened this way. It's just a little bit doesn't make any kind of sense. I feel bad for Ashley and Mary Kate Olsen. Although it's just it feels like I just that people just want to cry. Man, hey, it's just it is what it is. So rest in peace, Bob Saga. Hope you enjoy in heaven. Farewell. Okay, let's go to this. What happened last night? There was a burning in New York City when 19 and 9 children were killed on that farm. Yes, it is sad for real. I just can't believe it. What's happened now? Let's go to the news on this story right here. It says for this. Now look at this. 9 children and 10 adults are dead after a fire alarm fire in a resident high-rise building in the Bronx on Sunday, New York. Officials said Sunday. The fire appears to have been started by a popular space heater. New York City Fire Commissioner Danny Ningo said he added that the door to the apartment was left open, allowing smoke to spread. 22 people were transported to the hospital when life-threatening injuries. The majority of the deaths were due to smoke inhabited. New York City Mayor Eric Adams said at press conference Sunday afternoon it's unclear if that number includes some of the dead. In total, 63 people were injured, Adams said. This is a painful moment for the city of New York and the impact of the impact of this fire is going to really bring a level of just pain and despair in our city, Adams said. The numbers are horrific. Adams said at another press conference last Sunday that many of the victims appeared to be immigrants from Gamble. He stressed that no one will be asking about military stress if they need help or had information for police. Our message is clear today. During the tragedy, we are going to be here for each other, Adams said. New York City Emergency Management said the Red Cross has set essential at the local schools. More than 200 people, more than 200 New York City firefighters responded to the fire in the residential building in the Bronx on Sunday. The FDNY said early. The department said dispatch received a call of the fire shortly before 11 a.m. on the third floor of the 19th floor high rise, and they also received calls of the fire from residents on the upper floors. Ling Noward said the fire started in a duplex apartment between the second and third floors. He said the FDNY found victims in the very floor in stairways. Noah said a fire like this one is unprecedented in New York City. That's how it happened. And our hearts goes out for them, for real. Our hearts goes out for them, for the people and the families that really lost their and 9 children really lost their lives. We had 10 adults and 9 children really lost their lives. For real. 9 adults and 10 children really lost their life. Oh my goodness. Hearts goes out for them. You can see people crying. How could this happen? How could this happen when the fire started? How could this happen when the fire started in New York City? The whole thing that you just can't get out. You just can't get out. There's no room. There's no something else. You can see the smoke. You can't see the smoke for real. You can't see the smoke. The firefighters trying to put the fire out. And then the next thing you know, you saw it was so devastating. So devastating. Very devastating. All I gotta say is for now, what's happening here, folks, it's just not true. It's real. The foul is real. Major foul is real. And that's how we have to lose. That's how we have to lose this whole thing. Yeah. And we're going along for this in the morning, but hey, absolutely a sad time. The whole go it just come to the end for real. Yeah, it's just come for the whole thing for real. And this is this is what's going on. This is what's happening here. I don't even know, and I don't even care about this foul stuff that came out. People that need help need help. It's just like this for real. But it's happening. So it is what it is. Okay, we're going back to this whole stuff going again. We had the Omicron variant. We had a lot of people. The hospitals are rising. There are no evacuators. Yeah, it is what it is, and that's exactly what happened. This is how it's going. This is how it's going to come true. Now, it's just not like that anymore. Yeah, it's just not right now. Let's take a look at what happened first. Now, look, the Omicron variant. The U.S. 7-day average of new COVID 19 cases topped 700,000 for the first time over the weekend, reflecting the spread of the high infections Omicron variant. The Wall Street Journal reports cutting data from Johns Hopkins University. That's a legitimate indication of rising slowly, near an average of 1,600 a day, from a closer to 1,250 a day early last week. Due to New Year average may be affecting a high from holiday related reporting the jigs. The journalist says public health experts believe it will take more time to see how the rapid climb in Omicron cases will translator into depths. Letter from early Omicron hotspots suggesting the U.S. may not fail as well as Britain and South Africa, where Omicron cases have already peaked in three of the U.S. cities were the earliest source of COVID-19's Omicron variant. New York, Boston, and Chicago deaths have fallen cases at a similar and reduced scale than in previous peaks. The New York Times report and the number of COVID-19 cases will need intentional care or behavioral retaliation is approaching levels not seen since last winter. Omicron is hitting the US most harder than the UK or South Africa in large part because we had second significantly fewer double vaccine adults and second Pfizer and full booster signals. Their Johnson suggests, and the numbers for New York City seem to bail them out. Unvaccinated seniors are especially vulnerable to bad outcomes from COVID 19 nationwide. About 12% of Americans 65 and older are not fully vaccinated. The Times reports cutting centers for disease control and prevention data. Many parts of the country where that rate is estimated to be the highest are also places where sores fueled by the Omicron variant had not yet begun or are only just beginning. Those places include parts of the Milk Basin, the Mountain West, and more willow wells across the country. In New York State, for example, the health department said Saturday that 40 hospitals across the state have been told to start non-essential invasive surgeries because they are in high risk regions or low capillary factories. The journal said this includes all hospitals in the Molecular Valley, Finger Lakes, Finger Lakes, and Central New York regions in rural parts of New York. It didn't go well. It didn't go well for everybody in the U.S. No, it did not go well. What bothers me is it bothers everybody. What bothers me is this: something has to do something. Something has got to do something, and this Omicron variant that's going high. Now I'm gonna get off this live stream right now. So, but then on, for this one, and take a look at this and for the other man now. It's so stupid for everybody. It's so stupid if you are an unvaccinated people. It's so stupid if you are an unvaccinated people, but it's so crazy. It really bothers me. But when you're unvaccinated people, you need to get vaccinated now. Period. A lot of people are dying. A lot of people are sick, and a lot of people are dying. Now we're gonna learn for this for later on, and I gotta say, something something's gonna come. Not gonna come with this. So the first time I ever seen in my life is really continuous. So anyway, but hey, everything's gonna say about this in a little bit of but anyway. Okay, time to get off the air. Time to get off this internet for time to go do live stream. Time to get off this live stream. Please subscribe to this video if you can, and please like me on YouTube, Facebook, whatever. I'll be there at 12 o'clock. I'll be there at noon from Monday to Friday. It's going to be something that's they're going to see. Okay, guys. That's going to be it for now. Peace and love. I'll see you tomorrow. Be back tomorrow.